Back in March, two brothers decided it was time to let their idea boil over. Joining me now are Nick and Greg Bryan. They are the co-founders of Pasta Packs. Welcome, guys.
Hey, how are you?
Nick, I'll start with you. Tell me how you launched this and why you would do it in the middle of a pandemic.
I got laid off from work. Being at home doing nothing wasn't an opportunity for me. Wasn't a decision for me. So we kind of hit the ground running right away to give people the restaurant style quality at home with little preparation as possible.
And Greg, tell me how the business works and how it's been going since the launch, because this must have been an incredibly, even though Nick, like you said, you didn't have a choice, still to start a business must have been incredibly nerve-wracking. How's it going?
Yeah, business is going like really, really good. I think given the situations, and just the climate of like the world at the moment, but it's worked out really well. Like people still want to enjoy like really good food and just the world of quarantine and everything has just made cooking at home just like all the more important like nowadays.
I was amazed to read, Nick, is this right? Your typical order is about $85. You must be a really good cook. What's in there and what are people ordering?
It's the process that goes through it. I cook with a lot of love and a bunch of fresh ingredients. Our process saves you 6 hours of prep time. It breaks it down into about 10 minutes. So it's a good amount of work that I do on my side to make sure that the consumers at home have it nice and easy.
Yeah.
Greg, did you have any numbers in mind for this? Like, did you guys say to yourselves, okay, we have to hit a certain number by 6 weeks in or a few months in, and tell me about how that has borne out relative to what your expectations were.
No, I think in the beginning it was just, I just wanted to dive in like head first. We finally had this opportunity. Nick finally had time for us to create a concept and work on something. So at first, during the proof of concept, we had nothing to lose basically. Yeah. But once that first month went by, the second month went by, it's like, okay, we have to take this much, much more seriously. And we kind of just set goals monthly and just kind of see if we got them, if we could break them. And we have broken them like month after month, like consistently. And that's kind of how we knew like, okay, like this is viable.
That's awesome. Nick, what would your advice be to other chefs? I mean, the restaurant industry has been really hard hit by COVID, obviously. What would your advice be to other people who find themselves in a similar position as you were in back in the spring?
I would say definitely have a good team around you. Be sure of your ideas and go for it. It's being coming from a chef and only being in the cooking side of a restaurant. And then coming onto the business side, I quickly learned that there's a lot more work behind the scenes of a restaurant rather than just food. There's a lot of marketing and there's a lot that goes into it. So just be prepared for a lot of work and just be prepared.
Have fun.
Yeah, definitely have fun while doing it.
Do you guys like working together, Greg? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, we love it. This is my brother. This is my brother. No, we go through, we have our business challenges, like just pushing the business. Like we thoroughly enjoy it. Like it's a good exercise.
Well, I look at you two and I think maybe my two sons will go into business together one day. Congratulations. Best of luck with it. And thanks for joining me. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.